But what I really would meant to say was, welcome back to yet another episode of IDGF, where we simply do not give a fuck. That's why I started it like that, 'cause I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
Okay.
And now today we're talking about the topic of the fucking day. Today is actually Monday, March 28th. So around this time, the news of the day is Will smacking the absolute fucking shit out of Chris Rock. You might as well could say Will rocked Chris. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker was traumatized after that shit. I bet he didn't say not another damn word. He left Will out of his mouth the rest of the Will and his family out of his mouth the rest of the night. Crazy. His form was impeccable. Have you seen his fighting stance?
I
Crazy.
saw that. I said that earlier.
Nigga, it's now, nigga. I said his form was impeccable.
I said that form.
I said his form was impeccable. But yeah. How do y'all feel about the situation?
I mean, there's mixed feelings about this situation. So I understand that joke was kind of crude considering the condition she does suffer from. And I understand why Will got upset about it. But now, here's my thing about the whole thing. Of all people, she don't deserve it.
I feel you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even understand the joke. And then when he brought up it's a movie, I didn't understand what the fucking joke was about the movie. Someone had to explain that motherfucker to me. I didn't know what the hell. I was like, what makes this so bad? I don't
So do
understand.
you know the
I
premise of
understand what it
G.I.
is
Jane?
now. No, I don't understand the premise of it, but I understand why the joke was made in
He
bad
said
taste.
she looked like.
Yeah, that's what I got from it.
Well, then there you go.
Yeah, I didn't understand the premise of it at first. Crazy
Now,
people stayed up all
I
night making.
also don't think I also don't think Will should have handled that situation that way.
Yeah, I've never seen Will lose his cool over national TV.
Yeah, like there's just so many things wrong with that situation. Like Chris wasn't exactly in the right either, but
Right.
honestly, I do think Chris handled getting slapped well.
Yeah,
I do
nah.
honestly think he handled that.
Everybody would have scrapped on that stage for real. Bro, it would have went from Oscars to the midnight mashup. Everybody would have fighting in that motherfucker. But
The amount of memes I saw people talk about, if that were me, bro, we would have been on the stage embarrassing the black community, bro. With every time I saw that, bro, I just get sent to tears. Like that was funny as shit. We would have been on the stage
Couldn't be
embarrassing the
me.
whole. Honestly, I don't think I could have handled that like Chris Rock did.
I couldn't either. Like that form, and then I had the way it echoed and shit. Nah. On national TV, in front of that crowd was enough, but on national TV too, I'm a meme now. Fuck you.
And
Scrap
now
me.
here's my other thing about it, right? If you saw the whole video, Will definitely did laugh at the joke.
Yeah. But it was more of an awkward laugh. You could see it on his face. He thought it was cool, the awkward laugh. But then he probably seen Jade, and he's like, "Up, she ain't laughing. It's time to get serious." But real shit though, real quick, Spawn, we didn't get to hear your thoughts on it. Let's hear it, big dog.
I ain't saying he should have slapped him, but
Her.
I understand. All of,
Okay.
but yeah, I feel like as first of all, Will being a pillar in the black community, I feel like you should have handled that differently, especially at a white people's award show when they already think of us as a certain way. And the fact that you lost your cool, you kind of pushed us back years from us ever promoting a Oscar ever again.
And you know what's funny? Personally, I don't even think it was 100% Will's fault for reacting that way. Because lately, like the past couple years, he's been under so much fire for his relationship with Jada, this, that, and the third. And then just seeing a lot about him in the news, he's probably been, I want to say out of his mind, but he's definitely not in the right
He,
mental state.
I feel like he's been like holding in a lot of emotion. You know,
Yeah. That's
is
probably why he lost his cool like that on stage. I don't think he did that because of what happened with Jada. Like just everything that's been going on in his life for the past couple of years or past few years.
I feel that.
I'm
But
not really, I'm not really sure what's been going on like these past few years. I mean, other than with his like relationship problems with Jada, that's what I
oh,
really
bro,
know.
bro,
Um,
it all
like,
started.
That's it. All started from that.
okay, but
That's
yeah,
where
but
it
hold
actually
on. Let me
started.
finish my point though. Before I lose it, cause I've been doing that all day, losing what I'm talking about to say,
I'm dead.
and I lost it. Carry on.
Oh shit! But
Oh, I know. I
no,
remember. I remember.
what the
Me
fuck?
personally, even though I see what you're saying about the black people, they sent us back. Will has a long history in this environment. I don't think one mess up is going to tarnish his whole career because he is
Yes,
human
it
at the
will.
end of the day.
Let me get that. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
Yes,
Let me
yeah.
finish
Go.
my
Hold on.
point.
Let him
Bro,
go, then I'll go, and then you can go, Savon, because I know you got a lot to say about it.
But here's what I'm saying: like this man's already built an empire for himself, where small shit, yeah, it's gonna stay on him. Like honestly, this man's been taking mad L's on. He's been memed for years, like mean L's. But like at the end of the day, that's just gonna like tarnish his like career, like some like forever. He's already at the top. He's already at the top. And I know
Hmm.
they say when you're at the top, there's nowhere else to go but down. But I feel like he'd just be in the same place, regardless.
I
I'm
got
done.
you. But now, unfortunately, here's how it is, right? When you have that much social status, people tend to, and it's the same thing with YouTubers. Like, that's the whole problem with the whole YouTuber community, or YouTuber fandom, I should say. When you're held in such high esteem, when you mess up, people tend to look at that and it's like, yo, I thought you were this perfect being. And when they see that you're just another human at the end of the day, they kind of disregard everything good you've done so far in your life.
That's why you can't make it with
So
personality.
it's because of who Will is and all that he's done is that this one fuck up is going to stick with him and people are only going to remember him for said fuck up.
You're right. You're right. I can see that. Yeah.
Go ahead,
all
son.
right. So I like y'all points, but I'm gonna bring the race part into it. Um, white people have been trying to find anything to put on black.
Why do you sound so low?
White people have been trying to find a blemish on Will Smith for years. Every black athlete, actor, any type of successful black person, they had to find a blemish on them. They had to for some odd reason. I don't know why it's like that, but it it's just like that. Bill Cosby, you got his situation. R. Kelly, you got his such situation. Michael Jackson, you got his situation. Will Smith was too perfect for his success. And this is his blemish. And this isn't going anywhere. After that, there's a chance that he may be banned from the Oscars.
Okay, I can see that too.
There is a chance. Now, will they take back his award? I don't know. I don't
I
think it's
doubt
that
it.
serious. I
No, they're
don't think
not
it's
taking
that
back his
serious.
reward.
Girl,
But
real quick, also this has nothing to do with anything. Girl, I've been like I feel like I've been echoing in your mic for episodes now. I'm just now saying something about it. Just saying.
I'm dead.
Uh
Oh yeah, because I have a my bad. I have a bad habit to turn it all the way up.
okay. All right. Okay.
'Cause it's weird when I take off my headset. Like sometimes I'll like hit one of the scrolly things or whatever, and then it'll mess it up. So when I rejoin, I'll turn it all the way up to make sure I can hear you guys, and then completely forget to turn it back down.
Okay, I got you. So it's hella sensitive.
Is it better now?
Bro, I can't hear myself at all, bro. You've been doing this every
Okay.
episode, yo.
My
Yo,
bad.
like I heard Saban twice, I heard me twice, yo. I'm like, am I tripping? Why doesn't it happen when it's during the podcast? But my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, but the audio sounds way better now. That's why I was telling
But
Saban to
no,
speak up because I could see where you're on compared to the rest of us.
uh, yeah, Will has this blemish, and frankly, I felt like there, yeah, I mean, as a pillar in the black community, like you cannot act that way on national TV, especially on a white people's on a white people's award show, especially because it's like you are there to represent the black community because there's not a lot of black actors that get that award. It's not even a lot of black celebrities that get to go to the Oscars.
100%.
And the fact that you are there and have the ability and actually have the chance to win, bro, you have to. I'm not saying I'm not everyone is perfect, but you have to be damn near perfect, bro. And I hate for it to be that way, but that's just how it is. So he should have handled that differently, like off, like on a commercial or after the show, and just been like, "Hey, yo, bro, like you like that joke wasn't cool." Now, if he would have kept going, then you slap the shit out of him. Maybe not on live television, but somewhere in between. Like you, like that wasn't cool. That was not cool.
100%. I agree.
Honestly, I feel like if he had just told him not to do that while he was on stage, it would have been better than what he did.
Facts, facts. I totally agree.
Yeah. And another thing is like Chris Rock took that. He responded to that better than 99% of this population. Everybody else said we scrapping him.
Oh yeah,
He got smacked. Yeah, he was embarrassed for a little bit. But he knew the show must go on. So after that little embarrassment and everybody got quiet, he broke the ice and he continued his show even though he was embarrassed. I know that man got clowned after the show, during the show. Nigga, he probably had to go out alone because they were like, oh my God. Are you all right? Oh my God. I wouldn't be surprised to be put an assault charge on Royal. I would not be too surprised.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
I don't think
No,
he
they
would do,
already
but I
said,
wouldn't be surprised if he did.
He already
I
said
got
he
you.
ain't pressing charges.
I mean, yeah, I understand it was a joke made out of bad taste, but it also, as a comedian, where's the line now? We don't really. Everybody's so sensitive to everything. Me personally, I didn't even get the fucking joke at first. That's how I knew I was like, I don't get it. I don't
But
get
here's the
it.
thing, though.
Oh, go ahead. So I'm with it.
He's a comedian and he was paid to be there. He's getting paid
Be funny.
to tell jokes.
Also, he was a
He
comedian
is
from a
being
different
paid.
time too. We gotta add that in there. His
That's
jokes is from a different time. Same with like Cat Williams
I
and
don't think he
all of them.
said it to like offend her, like to
Yeah,
like
it
to
definitely
point
wasn't.
out her
Hell no, I
alopecia.
don't think so either.
That was the intention. I feel like it was more so like because mainly when reason why that the Oscars have comedians is to keep the
Crowd
ego
interest.
level of the ego level of the celebrities to like a minimum. Because like, let's be real, some of those celebrities do get big headed and their ego just goes through the roof.
100%. I would
Who
too.
better who better to humble said celebrities than a comedian? He's being paid to tell jokes. You can't get mad at someone who's getting paid to do a job. His job is to tell jokes. Now, will some people be offended? Of course, but you know what? That's comedy. That's what happens when a joke is told. Someone is going to be offended. That's just how it is.
100%. I agree. All I'm saying is, if the Oscars be like, yeah, we'll come back, but don't say him in the front row this time. If you want to go up and smack somebody, you gotta walk from the very back to the front. I know you're gonna get tired halfway through and go back to a seat.
Yeah.
That's a brisk walk to that stage. Somebody can stop him by that time. But yeah, that whole show. The crazy part is too how fast them memes got to the internet, bro. People got up late at night to make them hoes. They were up.
Facts.
They were up all night creating that shit, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed each and every one of them. That shit was funny as people are creative as hell. I wish I had that type of creativity in my body to just create shit that they just come up with in their head, bro. I can't. The shit I see in my head, I can't create myself. I need to pay people to do it for me.
I felt that.
Them motherfuckers, they I don't know how the fuck they be thinking. It's like they live in a whole different world. It's crazy.
It's their jobs to make memes.
Yeah, I know, and they're good at it. God damn. How the
Fucking
fuck do they
meme
think of
lords.
this shit? I probably could think of one every couple months. These motherfuckers drop like 30 a day.
Facts.
Crazy. But
Respect the burn.
oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't be on Instagram without memes, honestly. Y'all know that. Y'all the ones that convinced me to get on it. But let's talk about something else that we need to talk about. At first, Will was clearly laughing at the joke, even though it was one of them awkward laughs, because you could definitely tell by his face it was an awkward laugh. Then
Mhm.
he got serious when he looked at Jada, and Jada was not laughing, apparently. Therefore, he said, "Well, time to stick up for my wife, because if I don't, I'm gonna be mad as shit at me for this joke that I did not make." And I didn't understand why people did not like Jada too much, so I had to get my own perspective on it. I had to listen to one of her podcasts on Red Talk, and I was like, "Well, I want to hear what she's talking about Will." So I clicked on the one that says Will. It's Will on there.
Mhm.
I couldn't get past that whole podcast. I got halfway through and I couldn't listen no more. All this woman did was bash her husband this whole goddamn podcast, and he sat there and took it. That disgusted me. That disgusted the fuck out of me. Problem is, that wasn't even his fault. He was blamed for it. From the way she felt, what happened when she was on Fresh Prince, to everything. He didn't even know about half this shit, but he was blamed for it. And I was like,
Mhm.
as your partner, you do this to your husband. You bash her. You literally turned your husband to the bad guy on your own podcast. This man wasn't even defending himself. He's like, "I'm sorry that I made you feel like this," and like then the thing she was talking about was like, "What? All because she couldn't get a role that she wanted or some shit." It was just a lot in going on that podcast. It was. I was like, all I just heard was this man was getting blamed for shit, making him feel like bad. She's over here tearing up, making this man tear up. It was just straight bashing this man, straight bashing since the moment it turned on. I was like, is this not your husband? Just a random stranger? You just trying to kill
Mhm.
his career? This is why people don't fuck with you like this. This is fucked up. And then I feel like if
He,
Tupac was still alive, you would still be with Tupac. Without a doubt, I felt you would literally still be with Tupac.
yeah, she probably would be.
And I think Will would have been better off. And Will's stuck in a predicament where this is his family, yo. You know how hard it is when you find the love of your life, or somebody you feel like doesn't love your life, and you just let go. You know how hard that is. That's hard as fuck. So I see where he at. He probably is not going to let go, especially because he got 2 kids now. Definitely.
Now, here's my thing, right? I didn't see the whole podcast, but I saw like clips of it and whatnot, and I agree. Like how she could bash him for stuff that wasn't his fault to his face like that was dead wrong. And then that's another thing, right? So she bashed him like that on the podcast, and all these females that are talking about how Will did the right thing didn't say not a goddamn word about how she was wrong for bashing him like that on the podcast, especially for shit like you said wasn't his fault.
Yep.
So like how do you think it's fair that Will should go to these crazy lengths, embarrass himself, make himself look bad
Tarnish his
for a
own
woman
career.
that clearly didn't give two shits about him
She didn't
when
even
she
want
went and slept with
him.
another man?
He
And then what
was
made it worse
his
is
second option.
she slept with a man that was the same age as her son.
Bro,
Like that
oh
sits
my god,
right
that
with
blew
you?
my shit. That blew my
That
shit.
sits right with you. And then look, and then not only that, right? That like that wasn't bad enough as was. That same man that she slept with went and made a diss track about him.
He made a
You didn't say a goddamn word
he
about
made
that.
Entanglement, and apparently he made a whole nother song about Jada. He mentioned her name, and I was talking to this girl on my phone on my way home from work. We was talking about this. He said August made a whole nother song called Nunya. I haven't listened to it, but he said apparently he was talking about how he was in love with Jada and shit. And I was also told that Jada's 20 years older than this. Like, first of all, Jada's 50? That's fucking crazy. I didn't even know. You don't look 50, but that's what money does.
Facts. But yeah, like I said, bro, everybody who's talking about how Will did the right thing, no, I don't think Will did the right thing. Now, if it was for any other female that treated him right, sure, I would say he's good. Right? But for Jada specifically, just her specifically, he went way too far, especially for her.
And I'll be honest, I feel like it was a lose-lose situation. Say he didn't do anything and the camera pans into Jada's face, right? And but you
Hmm.
still see Will laughing, right? The social media will flip that and be like, "Oh, Will does not take up for his wife," or etc. 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 I feel like either way, it was a lose situation because he's such a big name. It's easy to tarnish what he does, no matter what it is.
You're
Like,
right.
and especially when, like I said, like how you made earlier, where if you went online, you did nothing but good. And from what I've seen, Will is, I think he's just all naturally a good person. From what I've seen, I
Hmm.
don't know what it is behind
Yeah.
cameras, but he just don't come across as a person that ain't shit. But there's definitely people online that really are not shit, but their personas they put on for the camera does not match who they really are. So when it does come out that they do something crazy, it's surprising for people. That's why I could never do that for my personal stuff on my channel. I don't want people to think, oh my god, this man ain't shit. No, I ain't. I always not have been shit. I still ain't shit.
Hey yo,
I ain't never been different.
you can
I'm a
tell the
fucked
truth.
up individual because
He's
I
an
am.
asshole.
That too. I'm toxic. I'm an asshole, but I'm nice. But that's just all my characteristics. I don't care, yo.
They said I'm toxic and an asshole. Then turns around and says I'm nice.
I am though.
Hey
I
yo,
just feed off of toxicity.
yeah, like Pharaoh said. I mean, if it was for anybody else, I'd be cool with it. But Jada literally disrespects this man any chance she gets. You even told this man to his face, "Yeah, August fucks me better." Like, bro, like
Oh hell no.
on literally, like, literally to his face on this podcast, and he's crying, and yet you still don't like. All right,
What,
I'm going a little too far.
bro?
No, you still keep going.
Uh,
You literally killed this man's pride. And frankly, she lucky it wasn't me. Because if it was me, I would have went up there and made jokes at her ass with
like give me the
his
mic.
wife. If it was up to me. If it was me. Because frankly, she ain't shit, bro. Because what she really is doing, like, I feel like she's the type to be like, Pac would have did this. Pac would have did that. Like, bitch, Pac is dead. All right? He's gone. If he wanted to be with your ass, he would have been with you. But obviously not. So like, it's just she constantly bashes this man when he tries his best just to make you happy. And it
She,
feel like, and at that moment, at the award show, I feel like if you really love that man, you wouldn't have never let him go up there. If you love that man, because you
facts.
know, not knowing what he would have done, you would have literally told him, "Don't do it," because anything you
It's not
could
even
do
worth it.
would tarnish your exactly. It's not worth it. It's not.
A good woman would have defused the situation.
Nah, she let that shit
There's
happen and praised them afterwards.
like
I
nah.
understand defending your honor, but bro, you should have
Like I
like
said,
like you should have been like, babe, you're up for an award. Let's not ruin that by doing something stupid. Like seriously.
and then like you said, it goes back to what I said. You want him to defend your honor. You praise him that this, that, and the third. But what happened when Will was getting bashed by August? Did you defend his honor? No, you probably went on your talk show and shit talked him, or probably blasted said song on your podcast. Like no, you're just a shit individual. Like I don't care. I don't care what the situation is. Like anybody
She
who does
literally
that
told
is a piece of garbage.
dead ass. Facts.
Personally, I even went in. See, I went step over. I didn't know shit about Jada. I just the things I heard is that oh she did this and that. And for myself, I took the time to go listen to what she has to say. Right now, let me be honest with you. I couldn't. There was no way I'm listening to all them goddamn episodes. First of all, she has so many fucking podcast episodes, and a lot of them has more ads than fucking podcasts. I don't got the time for that
Yeah.
shit. All right, but I like I said, listen to one with Will, and I was like, yo. This shit feel like it's been going on. He's been bashed for an hour. I think it was like 30 minutes. I was like, yo, I can't listen no more of this. This man is sitting here just taking all this ridicule for shit he has no control over. And it's crazy that
Hmm.
she's like he's over here like reconciling for what he quote unquote did, saying, yeah, I mean, I feel like I had the world on my shoulders and she said, yeah, you did feel like that's like, yo, what do you gain? This is your husband. Y'all have 2 kids with. This is supposed to be a ride or die. So far, I'm not seeing either of that. Like entanglements. Did you
It
even
seemed
say
like Will over
anything?
here riding and dying by himself. Like,
Real.
Facts.
And the crazy part is he could have had. He still can't have it. It is not. Money has no expiration
Facts.
date, especially with that
If
type of
I'm Will's
stature.
friend, I'm telling that man, find somebody else, bro. Let it go.
And he can literally
and
the
then you
next
want to know
day
something
he's
else?
Will fucking Smith.
You want to know something else?
But
I guarantee you, if that was Will's podcast, Jada had gotten on, and he talked about how fucking this other girl was better than Jada, Will would have got bashed for that.
bro, he would
But
have got a
instead,
whole
here's what happened, right?
divorce.
Hold on. Here's what would have happened, right? Will would have got on. Will would have got on there, right? I'm sorry, no, my bad. I got lost in my train of thought. So, what would have happened was Will got on there, right?
Yep.
He would have talked about how fucking this other girl was better than fucking his wife.
Okay.
He would have got bashed for it. But when it was the other way around, when Jada got on there talking about how fucking the man half her son's age was better than Will, people turned around and made memes about Will crying. It wasn't no, oh, what did Jada do wrong, or Jada was wrong for that. It was make memes about Will's crying face.
I didn't even know that's where that came from at first. That's the crazy part. But I heard it in his voice. This man was getting torn apart. Shit, he even had no control over.
I feel like
That shit
that's a
just
conversation
that
they
shit
should
just
have had amongst themselves.
that shit
That's
just
not
That
bothered
is.
me.
for social media.
That double standard ass shit that goes on. Like why is she praised for what she did, but the smart like he is over here getting, let's be honest, he's getting demasculated, like demasculized, if that's even a word.
He's basically being she basically castrated him
For real,
on a
yeah.
podcast, and people made memes about it. That's practically what she did.
You seen this
And
man?
it's all fun and games.
Like this man is over here, deep in his feelings. He's over here crying on camera. Yeah, Will was an actor, but the shit she was saying, that shit was touching home. That shit was touching because she was over here trying to be victim and shit. And I'm like, yo, why is this even a victim thing? Why is it like it's you against your own husband? Like I thought this was like why? What is this? I'm sorry. I'm just
now to kind of like to kind of ring it back to the whole Will and Chris thing. I'm against like making jokes like that, and like making jokes in bad taste or whatever, especially when it's directed at a person. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie and say I don't make cancer jokes or whatever. I definitely do. I make age jokes, I make all types of jokes. But now, if I know somebody has a specific condition, I'm not gonna target them and make jokes about them having that condition. Like, that's not what I'm gonna do or whatever. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I think Jada had that coming.
Oh, for real? I didn't even know she had a condition until today, to be
Bro,
honest.
here's the thing though. Because apparently she made a TikTok a month before this occasion where she said, "I don't care what anybody has to say about my hair."
So
Be
why'd she
honest,
get offended by the joke?
I don't know. I thought that was her new
Bro, I don't know.
hairstyle, real shit. I'm like, because it don't look bad on her. You know?
It don't.
I
It
thought that
really
was-
doesn't.
Because like a lot of girls rock short hair, and it honestly goes with her. I think it looks good on her.
And like everybody said, like all the memes, like I saw the meme, it was like, oh, if Chris Rock made a joke about Will, she would have been dying. It could have been something that touched home. And she
Bro,
would
you remember
probably
that
been like,
meme? It was like if Chris made a joke about her cheating, and it was Patrick dying.
bro, like,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yo, like you really broke
he
this
made
man
much
down,
unless he
and
did.
like this, you really broke this man down in a vulnerable place, saying his sex game was trash, and you like fucking another dude better. This man was already competing for you when you was with Pac, and now it's like the same shit over again, but it's not Pac.
Now,
It's
personally, I think Will, like we already know, Will could definitely do better. Now, I don't think he should have been competing with nobody for her.
period. Especially with his stature. What? I was like, yo, I've been walking around like, bitch, I am Will fucking Smith. Who in the fuck are you? You got me fucked
I'm
up.
dead.
I'm the Fresh Prince of this bitch. You got me fucked up. I'd have been fucking never.
Just like honestly though, nobody was
What
in that
happened?
situation between wrong for being Jada. Like in
Oh,
that
got
situation,
you.
Jada was just wrong. Jada was just wrong for being Jada. Will was wrong for going up there and slapping him, embarrassing himself in front of all those people like that. And
Exactly.
Chris, like I said, Chris, he just made a joke in bad taste.
100%.
Now,
100%.
personally, like I said, she deserved the joke for being Jada. But and then, like you said, Chris, I mean not Chris, Will definitely was put in a tough position there. He
Sick.
definitely was put in a tough position.
Probably was gonna
Like
hear
you
about it
said,
now on the media or hear about it at home. Like, oh, you wasn't protecting me. We going on the podcast and we talking about it. Oh shit. Round two.
See, and another thing, Will was a lot better person for going on a podcast like that. I would have shut that bitch down the second she started talking about she was
What
cheating
you,
on me.
bruh.
I'm like, yo,
yo?
she shut
This
this
bro.
podcast down. What you mean it's my
Oh, bro,
podcast?
that was like
I
that,
said,
bro.
well,
I
shut
didn't even
this
get.
shit down,
I
nigga.
didn't even get to that part of the podcast before I cut it off, bro. That shit need to be shut down way before that. God damn.
No. What I'm saying is, I would have shut that bitch down the second she
That shit was
started
not
talking about
airing,
it.
nigga.
When I realized that shit was hitting too close to home run, I'm like, no, we shutting this shit down. But
The
you're
airing.
against the podcast. You can't shut this podcast down. Pulls out a Mac 10 from my back pocket. I said we shut this bitch down.
He pull out the
Last
Mac
thing
10. I'm pulling out the bitch. I'm Will Smith. I'm got top of it.
last thing they're gonna hear is a couple shots off. They're just gonna cut off. Like,
he shoot the driver of the podcast getting filmed on.
I'm gonna shoot him in the kneecap. Turn that bitch
God.
off.
I said,
Oh, shit.
turn it off.
It's
This
the fact that-
podcast is over.
It's the fact that they went on the podcast in the first place. That's not
Yo,
Honestly-
I wonder if he knew what the fuck that what he was getting into. I don't think he would have suspected that from his wife though.
I can't say that he didn't. I can't say that he didn't.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think he didn't know. I feel like Will seems like that he gives me that kind of he gives off that kind of energy where like he could talk about anything on a podcast. Like hence why he sat there and took that shit from her for like an hour plus.
Bro,
Or
he
however
took
fucking
that.
long the podcast was.
Bro, I would broke up with her. I would have never gave her a shot. That's crazy. Will was such
He
a humble
said
dude, bro. Sometimes I think he's too humble. And I didn't even think that was even a
Facts.
thing. But it's clearly a goddamn thing. Like, this man has the ability to act, rap, all that shit. Like, when he apologized on stage when he was crying and shit, I'm sorry, I didn't believe that. I thought that was his actor side coming out. I didn't believe that. I don't think he felt bad for smacking them. Because I understand it was... I seen in his face he felt embarrassed after it already happened. But he was too deep into it. He had to keep going.
But like I said, Jada, as a wife, you should never let him go up there. Especially since you know what was at stake. You know he was up for actor of the year. And you let him go up there and make a fool of himself. Not, even if you
Be
didn't
real.
know what he was going to do, you still should have never let him go up there.
like I understand like some relationships, like not every relationship is perfect, right? Like every relationship has their rocky patches or whatever. But god damn,
Ain't never
2
been a
years?
smooth patch.
Bro, like and that's what I'm saying. Like from the second Will and Jada got together, that shit was rocky. Because the fact that Will had to compete with anybody is beyond me. The fact that nigga went and competed with Tupac would have been a I think I need to find me a new girl or something. Like I wouldn't have tried to compete with Tupac. Like come on now, he may hit him up for crying out loud. I think I need is for Tupac to be dissing me on Hit Him Up next. It's finna be Hit Him Up Part 2. He's finna be frying my ass. I'm like damn, bro. I'm just gonna have to
Yeah.
kill myself.
Can't even do shit
I
about
can't
it.
live with that.
Will
I
doesn't
can't
even
do shit
cuss when
about
he
it.
rap. Will doesn't even cuss
That's
when
what
he
I'm
rap.
saying. Like,
Yeah, nah.
like don't get me wrong. Right? I love Will. Will can sure as hell rap. But against Tupac, come on now.
Nope, don't stand a chance.
I'm sorry, Will, but that...
get money, and I'm like, oh damn, it's about to go down.
Shit.
Oh shit,
First off, I fucked your girl in the
it's true.
Go back in time and put August on the remix.
Oh
my God.
It's Tupac featuring August. Oh.
Hold on. At that point, there's very few people that could save him in that situation. That would be Ice Cube, Jay-Z, and Nas. As far as
That
this
would be
go,
one hell of
if
a
they all
goddamn
collab,
lineup.
if they
That'd be
all
one
collab
hell of a
to
lineup.
get back at him, bro, those are the only two people I can think of that can clap back against Tupac and August.
Tupac Shakur?
Ice Cube.
Oh,
That
that's
would
a
be
hell of a
one.
diss
That'd be
track.
something crazy for real.
That's a hell of a
When
diss
you hear
track.
that,
I will listen
when
to
you
it.
hear that 1 minute dialogue where it's just nothing but random sounds,
Oh, that's how you know that shit finna be fire. You know that
the
shit
touch
finna
of
be
Ice
fire.
Cube. It's got the production of Ice Cube, right?
uh,
Oh,
Then
shit.
it's got the beat of Jay-Z, because you know Jay-Z he could pick one hell of a beat, and then the lyrics of Nas, it's over, it's a wrap.
now hear me out. Hear
Give
me out.
me
What if
that
Jay
mixtape.
Z, Dre make a beat?
Ooh,
Give me that mixtape.
Bro, that be like you try to touch it, you just God damn, it's going through the earth. God damn, what the fuck? It's hot as a bitch. The oven mitts
My point
goes
is,
through the oven mitt.
everybody's wrong. Jada, you ain't shit for allowing your man to embarrass himself on the biggest night of his career. Chris, you're wrong for telling that joke. It was in bad taste. Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
personally, I don't think the Grammys are all that, so I don't see that as the
Me neither.
biggest night
I
of
feel
his
like
career.
I'm pretty sure he's won multiple Oscars. I'm
I'm gonna tell
pretty
you
fucking
why.
sure.
I'm gonna
No,
tell
no,
you
no,
why
that was his first
this is
Oscar.
the
I mean,
biggest
Wait,
night.
Grammy.
what? In his whole
That was his
career,
first.
that was his first Oscar.
Yeah.
What?
He won many.
Oh
He won.
my god, that's even worse. I remember saying that Will won like hella Oscars. It don't matter. What?
No, he
His
won hella
That's his
Grammys.
first
He's won
Oscar?
hella Grammys, but
It's been this long, and this is his first Oscar, and this is how he handled his first. Oh, she
But hold on, at the same
divorce,
time,
biggest night of his career.
divorce.
He
Next
said
morning,
divorce. Yeah.
divorce. Matter of fact, nah, bitch, we going now. Divorce.
I'm
oh, you know what? I'm thinking of the
you bring too
Grammys,
much
bro.
drama.
I'm tripping.
Because I'm like, yeah, I can't do with you. You bring too much shit.
That's his first, bro. His career has been going on for bro. That just shows that she means more to him than a fucking Oscar, and that's the way she treat. Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
Bro,
Oh,
and real talk, I'm gonna say this for the one time. Every female that doesn't bring up the fact that what Jada did was wrong, ain't shit.
100%.
Okay.
They probably get played. They probably get played by all types of niggas like me.
Like, there's no reason why anybody should look at what Jada did, right, and defend the fact that at the end of the day, whatever you want to fucking call it, an entanglement or whatever, she cheated, right? She cheated on a man who clearly loves her with all his soul. Like, how do you defend that? There's no excuse for cheating. I don't care what the hell the situation is.
Apparently,
No
they had an
excuse.
open relationship with the Quab,
Now
but she
that
was the
I
only
was
one.
like, all right, yeah.
She was the only
But
person
I'm
doing dirty stuff. But I mean, I
that we
understand.
know of. That
I mean,
we
if they
know
had an
of.
open relationship, then that's not cheating.
Yeah.
I'm not
Apparently, it was
saying that.
over.
I'm not saying that she cheated. I'm saying it's the fact that you allowed August to disrespect your relationship. And
Bro,
you
this
said
man
no.
made a whole. He did not hesitate to drop that fucking song Entanglements.
This nigga came out with an interview and was saying he was blowing your back out in your house.
Yo, I like.
And
Yo,
then,
let me tell you how the
like,
internet reading my mind. But remember that song I brought up called None of Ya?
yeah.
Yeah, that shit is the first thing that pops up on my joint 3 years ago. Official video. I think there's text messages in there.
I gotta watch that shit later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it myself too. But I'm trying to find Entanglement. 10 million views.
I'm not even
1
going to
year ago.
entertain that fucking video.
I'm dead. I want to hear.
Because bro, I'm not even going to cap. All I know, it's going to piss me off even more.
Bro, he got 10 million views on Entanglements, right? That's the most he's got in a while, yeah.
I ain't gonna cap. I love Will. But that song was heat. I ain't even gonna cap.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
that's the
I'm
bro.
sorry.
I'm looking at all his views. That's the most he got since 5 years ago.
Probably his first song.
5
Probably
years
his
ago.
first song.
I'm
I'm
looking
not
at the
going to lie to
timestamp
y'all.
5 years ago.
I listened to that song, Entanglement, about 3 times. Bro, I did not feel it. I was not feeling it at all.
Bro, it only took me one time.
And like, I'm not even going to cap, bro. It's probably just because it wasn't hip hop. But the fact that it was about Will or anything. Because if you don't know anything about the situation, you honestly wouldn't tell. It's kind of hard to tell it's about Will, but it's just
Oh
I don't know.
no,
I just wasn't
there
feeling
was
it.
some jabs. There was some jabs. My nigga Rick Ross was rapping like he fucked Jada.
He said I'm gonna channel his energy into me.
My nigga said Jada by her beauty, but her reputation real solid. Leaning over her shoulder, got her questioning her willpower. I was like, yo, my nigga, you
Oh,
need to chill.
I've never
You need
liked
to
Rick
chill.
Ross.
It was
I
it was
always
just
thought
the
Rick Ross was
subtle
ass.
diss. I was like, my nigga, you
uh,
need to chill.
Rick
Did
Ross
Jada
is
let
one
you
of the
that to you?
funniest people, bro. See him hype over animals he having this farm is like the funniest shit ever. He got his buffalo. He said I don't know what the fuck he named him. He said, "Welcome
Nigga
home.
got a fucking
You're
buffalo.
beautiful." Yes, bro. He has a horse.
Nigga has a fucking
He has a
buffalo.
whole farm,
What the
bro.
fuck? I ain't never heard no shit like that. I own a
Bro,
buffalo.
he owns a
Nigga think he a
buffalo,
Native
yo.
American.
I don't get surprised by anything. When I saw Michael Jackson have a whole fucking giraffe.
Not
Oh,
surprised about
Michael,
that.
I forgot
Michael
about
Jackson
that.
had a whole fucking
What happened to
giraffe.
that?
Had a giraffe, a monkey, fucking lions. This nigga had a whole African safari in his backyard.
And if you look over to the right, the lion is eating the goddamn giraffe. Oh shit. Can we get the tranquilizer gun?
Jeffrey!
Jeffrey. Lioness, get off of him.
Yeah, yo.
But yeah, back to the latest. That whole
She's a
that whole
bitch. She
that
ain't
whole
shit. I
Now
hope
that,
we'll
everybody
leave
was
her ass.
calling now
I didn't
everybody
even feel
calling
no
Jada
certain way towards her until after I heard what I heard. Now honestly, I wish
No, honestly, I can't even defend him because Will is a simp after that.
100%.
Like there's no other way to describe it. Like how
Even
do you
though
go?
it's for his
That's the
family,
only explanation for going back. No, fuck all that shit. For his family, my ass. His son done went and introduced that bitch to that little. Actually, no, I can't even blame his son. I can't even blame his
yeah,
son
you didn't
because
see
at the
that
end of the
coming.
day, she's a trick ass hoe. That's just
What?
it's just that simple. She a trick ass hoe.
Bro, could you imagine introducing your friend to your mom just to not know he fuck your mom?
That's what I said.
He went and really fucked that man's mom. How
They
their
was
friendship ended after that.
Jaden was really going like after Will smacked Chris. Jaden was like, "Yeah, that's how we do." I was like, didn't you introduce your man to your mom, and he started piping your mom, and you ain't do shit?"
That was, bro. That
She a
that
cougar.
whole situation is a whole fucking fuck fest, bro. Like, bro, I couldn't even imagine being in Jaden's shoes, cause bro, what? I had to kill dude. I'm sorry, he can't live. He breathing is not for
Facts.
him anymore, yo.
I'd be heated.
He's breathing is canceled for the rest of his life. It's good.
I might have to kill mine too. So just to know that
Evidence.
they ain't getting out. They ain't getting out.
No
All
evidence.
evidence have to
They ain't gonna make no
take me to
memes
the
about
grave.
this. These are all jokes. People, calm down.
I'm dead.
Yeah, but yeah, fuck, bro.
Let
That's
me
just
stop.
yo. He's stupid. Man, yo,
Will, I know
like
you
I
have
didn't even feel
around.
no certain way towards Jada until after that one podcast. And to be honest, I wanted to have a bigger in depth into how she is as a person. That even though that one episode said it all, I wanted to dive in more. But the fact that she has so many fucking ads in one fucking podcast episode
I'm dead.
blew my shit. I say, yo, how much is this fucking ads, yo? That was blowing my shit. That was making me mad for one. And two, I couldn't the way they were talking, I was just like, this is not something I can get in at all. I can't even force myself to watch the rest of this whole podcast. Actually, I'm actually trying to find out how much. I thought they said the whole podcast episode was 34 minutes, but the way I was listening to it, I feel like I was listening to that shit for fucking ever.
I'm dead.
It was 34 minutes. I stopped at the very end. Like, I had 3 minutes left. It was like I was watching that shit for like 5 hours, yo.
Hey yo.
I just
Yeah, I can't respect Will for what he did. He could have handled that better, especially at that kind of ceremony.
Either way, it was a
Especially
lose-lose for. That's all
true.
I'm saying.
Yeah, for
But at
sure.
that point, you gotta choose your relationship or your career. One of those has not been working for a while.
They say either you're gonna look like a bitch or you're gonna look like a brute. Which one do you want to do? Choose.
Shit, call me a bitch. I'm an Oscar winner, bitch.
right?
I mean, at the end of the day, he still won, but shit, like,
Oh, he still won the
you were,
Oscar.
yeah. But at
I
the
don't,
end of the
I
day,
don't know how
you
the
were
fuck
more
they could
important
change
than
the
me.
goddamn votes made Oscar, but
No, they can't. But he'll be now that Oscar will be remembered for the wrong reasons.
hey, you remember how Will won his first Oscar? He slapped the shit out of Chris Rock.
Like, bruh,
I didn't even know that
I
was
feel
his
so
first
bad, bruh.
one.
It's crazy to think that's his first one. Like,
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
of
After
all
all
the
these
excellent movies he's been
decades,
in,
the
that's his
decades of work
first
he's
Oscar.
done, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you would think
His
he would have
wall
won an
should be
Oscar
lined
from
up with
Bel Air,
Oscars.
bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bel Air was his most. That's his whole career start, takeoff, etc. That shit was fire. Bro, Pursuit of Happiness, he should have got an Oscar for that.
I've actually never seen
Seven
that movie.
seven
Actually,
pounds,
facts.
Oscar for that.
Hold on, let me look that up. Pursuit of
He
Happiness.
should have won an Oscar for a concussion.
What was the movie where he was helping guys get girls?
Hitch.
Hitch, Oscar
Okay,
for. These
Bro, as
are
an
Will
actor-
Smith fucking bangers. They were off the charts. Pursuit of Happiness was a beautiful movie. Put people in tears.
Bruh.
In
Pursuit of
tears.
Happiness almost had me
7
cry, but I
pounds.
don't cry.
In tears. In tears. That shit was beautiful as fuck.
Concussion.
Concussion, I forgot what that's about.
That was actually a good movie. I actually like that one.
Point is, like, I Am Legend. Or Legend,
As an
whatever.
actor,
I
as
Am
an actor,
Robot.
I think it's safe to say Will Smith is unrivaled.
Bro, he deserves way more Oscars
I
than
wouldn't
he
say that.
actually
I wouldn't say that.
got.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Oh,
Denzel.
who you got? Who you got?
Denzel.
Denzel?
Good actor.
Nah, I put Will. I put Will over.
Me personally, I still
Will,
do put Will
Denzel?
myself.
Yeah, I still personally put Will over Denzel. Now,
I thought you were about to say Leonardo DiCaprio.
Denzel definitely does put in work in his movies. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yo, Savon kind of spitting.
Yeah, Washington's. I haven't seen a lot of ones with Denzel in it.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of his movies, but
the
every
ones
movie
I've
I've seen with him in it, he did do a great job in his role. Even if the
100%.
movie itself was bad, he
Badly
killed his
written.
role.
You got the Equalizer. American
Equalizer
Gangster.
too. That's the
You
ones I
got-
thought about.
You got what other ones? Hell, you even got the classic. Oh fuck, what's that? Training Day.
I don't know what that one is.
You know that quote? All you motherfuckers, you gonna do this to me? King Kong ain't got shit on me. Yeah,
Sounds funny as
from
shit.
Training. That's from Training.
Hold on, I'm about to look up some movies that Denzel.
Yeah,
played
yeah,
in.
yeah. Actually, I think it's best that I do that too, because honestly, I don't know too many movies that Denzel's in.
I feel like I should know more.
You
I
should.
feel like I should
The
too.
Equalizer,
He's
Training Day, Tragedy of Macbeth,
And
Equalizer. Yeah, I haven't seen. I've seen the book Eli. The book of Eli was excellent. Malcolm
Let me
X,
see.
excellent.
Kaiser,
Remember
fire.
the Titans. That is my.
Oh
shit.
yeah, that's the banger. That's the banger.
I'm dead.
Honestly, I feel like didn't he play the coach in like some basketball movie too?
No,
Malcolm
that's,
X. Oh yes,
that's
yes,
Samuel L.
that
Jackson.
was fire.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Even had
I could have sworn he played the. I thought he played the coach in the basketball. I swear to God, it was Denzel.
Nah, I know what movie you're talking about, but nah. You talking about Coach?
That was Samuel.
Glory.
Yeah,
Oh, he
that-
was
you're
in
right, you're
Glory. Let's
You're
go,
right.
Glory. Y'all remember Glory?
Yeah.
Yup. Oh,
Glory.
that's rebel. Yeah, it was
Glory.
about. It was about back when they first had black people in the army.
Oh my God, that movie was the shit.
Yup, there it is. What else he was? He's in so many movies I haven't even heard of.
Denzel got some.
Denzel watched it. Damn. That he brought up.
Bro, he has movies for fucking days, bro. Back to when I was not even born yet. That's how I haven't seen a lot of them.
I love American Gangster. That was actually a good one.
But yeah, like, now let me type in Will's movie because I know, like, we could name a lot of Will Smith's movies,
Independence
but
Day. You got Independence Day. You got After Earth. Actually, I've never seen that one, but I heard it was alright.
and
Oh, you know what movie he did kill his role in? Aladdin, 2019.
Yep.
Oh, with
He
Will,
killed that role.
I love that
bro.
movie. That
Let's
was
be
a good
real.
I
movie.
mean, I thought the movie was okay, but per Will Smith being Will Smith, he
Bro.
murdered his role as
Pursuit of
Aladdin.
Happiness is the first thing that
Bad
pops up.
Boys,
Ali. Oh, Bad Boys.
Facts.
Oh, bro.
yes
They
sir.
should have some
All the
Oscars
Bad
from
Boys.
Bad Boys alone. You know how many fucking series they added at?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Shark
Bad
Tale,
Boys, I Am
Hancock.
Legend,
Yeah.
Men in Black.
Men in
I
Black.
never watched Shark Tale.
What?
Oh,
Like, come on.
despite the controversy over this movie, between the two characters, Will Smith killed his role. Suicide Squad.
Yep.
Bro.
That was a
Oh,
good one.
yeah. But, the movie, yeah.
Yeah, the
flatlined,
movie was
but
garbage.
Yeah.
But Harley Quinn and I can't remember the actress's name, but whoever played Harley Quinn and Will Smith, those two interactions, bro, kept me in that theater, bro. They're the only reason why I didn't walk out.
Great for fucking.
Wait, Will Smith was in Karate Kid?
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, there's a lot. Some other movies he was saying he was in, but I did not remember.
I don't see him in Karate Kid. They
You mean-
fucking lied to me.
Yeah, in ATL too. I
Goddamn
was like, I
liars.
don't remember
Let
him
me
being in
stop.
ATL.
Okay, we
ATL.
already said that. Oh, we
Oh, it
can't
says
forget
this
Shark
is-
Tales.
That's what I thought it said.
Oh, you already said Shark
Yeah.
Tales?
Okay.
Have you already seen the movie Spies in Disguise?
I actually have. I wanted to bring that up, but I didn't
Yes.
think y'all had, so wasn't about to say anything.
Bro,
seen it.
that movie's a banger.
That movie was fire,
That
yo.
movie's a
I thought I was the
banger.
only one that seen it, yo.
Nah, I saw it too. When I found out it
I
had
seen
Will Smith and Tom Holland in it, I had to see it.
Wait, Tom Holland's in it?
Yes, he
Yeah.
plays the boy.
He's a spot. I didn't even know that. What?
Yeah.
That's probably why that movie was so good. I ain't even gonna cat them two together. Two good actors. Crazy. Focus.
I think no, I haven't seen that one.
Right? I think I've seen that. It's not that.
That's a
Look up.
Netflix movie.
Yo, let's talk about the newest Bad Boys, right? The most recent one, at least. When
Mhm.
Will's acting in that one was fuego. Like he put on a whole new personality for that movie. If you think back to his personality in the movie and how he really is, he ain't nothing like that.
My nigga needs
Big
to be
facts.
like Lowry every day.
Bro, the way he was getting shot
Giant
too
shit.
performed perfectly. And if you seen like how they perform stunts and shit, when you look at how actors perform in CGI and shit, it's amazing. When you see Tom Holland do his own stunts, like when he was in that all green suit, he was running around in the what was it? No Way Home or something like that. I don't remember.
He did his own
Latest
stunts?
Yeah, he did it. Yeah, Tom Holland does his own stunts.
Oh, that's tough.
Bro, and then there's a clip where you see him performing. What's the newest Spider-Man?
Yeah, No Way Home.
No Way Home. Okay, yeah. Bro, all the CGI around him, and you see nothing. There's nothing there. There's just green cars, green background,
He's just
green
flipping around and shit.
Yes, bro. And he's actually,
Bro.
he's like, it's as if he's seeing it as if it's actually there and it's acting its own point. Me knowing damn well I would not be able to do that shit. He knows exactly where to run, even though there's no indication on where to run. It's like he practiced it a million times, bro. It's perfect. I was like, yo, acting world is fucking crazy. I can't even imagine or fathom that type of shit just on a regular basis.
You know who else do their own stunts?
Who?
Jackie Chan.
Right.
Mhm.
Jackie Chan.
Leonardo DiCaprio was in Avengers Endgame.
Huh?
I looked up Leonardo DiCaprio to see what movies I had seen him in, and I was scrolling through the list, and it says he was in Avengers Endgame.
I feel like we should have this conversation off the podcast.
Oh yeah. I was just thinking, well, we definitely got far off topic. We were talking about Oscars, but let's move it back to the Oscars since it's still on the same subject. Positive note,
Does
congratulations to
Leonardo
Will.
DiCaprio have Oscars?
Of course he hasn't. I'd be surprised if he did not have a fucking Oscar.
He just recently won a Grammy.
Yeah,
Yeah, does he? Let me see.
You look that up, but
Awards.
I'm gonna be like, so congratulations to Will, for your first Oscar.
Yeah, congrats to Will.
Despite what the events took place, no matter what you think, you still do deserve that Oscar. It's well over fucking due. Well over, nigga, a decade overdue. Decades maybe overdue. But like just that's just fire, bro. You setting the standard. So you slap the fuck out of Chris. You set the standard for niggas that actually have faithful girlfriends. Teach them what to do. But
Oh,
with
he did win an
severity.
Oscar
Yeah,
in
I told you.
2016.
Told you.
He
Who
was
who?
nominated multiple times since 1994. Leonardo DiCaprio.
First time winning one.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
the Oscars. I'm convinced the Oscar, bro. There's no way in hell all these great actors are just now winning an Oscar. Like, are you kidding me? It
Yeah,
took
it's a.
Will Smith all this long
decade.
to get an Oscar.
You know how long it took Denzel to get an Oscar?
How
No,
long?
no, Oscars are rigged. I don't
Bro,
care. Can't give
Denzel
it to me
had to
otherwise.
Denzel had to play a crooked cop for him to win an Oscar.
Denzel probably had to suck some dick to get an Oscar. Like
For
Bro,
they
real,
they be
yo.
doing niggas dirty. I'm not surprised that I'm not surprised that everybody who won the Oscar say, yeah, I had to suck a couple dicks to get this Oscar.
Bro,
Like,
yo, your movie could be
bro,
number one in the world. They be like, yeah. You have a
yeah, you're not
possibility
getting
of
an
winning
Oscar.
an Oscar. Not very high, but it's a possibility. You got on the list for that number one movie.
it's like the
Congratulations.
Grammys, but worse.
Does people even
And you
okay?
know what's crazy?
Off topic
Oh, go
though,
ahead,
does
my bad.
anybody go to the BET Awards anymore?
No,
No.
I kind of you don't hear nothing.
don't nobody even get. The only niggas that get hype about getting a BET award is a new artist or a nigga whose career is slowly dying. No one ever gets hyped about a BET award.
Yeah, I tried. They don't even listen no more. Everybody else, I forgot.
I
But
got a quick question for y'all though.
uh huh.
What's
Have
up?
any of y'all seen the movie The Revenant?
Sounds familiar.
No.
It's a movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio that came out like in 2016. I've never seen it. I don't know anybody who has seen it, but apparently he's won an Oscar from that movie. Now, in my opinion, I think he should have won an Oscar from The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes,
The Wolf of Wall Street was my shit.
bruh. Wait, he didn't win an Oscar for that?
Nope.
Oh, it's
Yep,
rigged.
never seen The
It's rigged.
Revenant. I'm looking it up
It's
now. Never
rigged.
seen it.
Oh, the fucking Oscars are shit. They're not shit.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah.
You should have won an Oscar for Titanic, the Titanic movie.
Facts.
So
Facts.
I've never seen it like that, actually. The first
it's a
movie I've ever
4 hour
seen,
movie.
Leonardo.
Bruh.
Oh.
That shit
4 hour
rigged.
love movie. It's not your cup of tea.
It's not your speed. It's not your speed, bro.
That's lover boys like me and Savon. I mean, mostly me. I don't know about Savon. I love movies more than any. But like
Nigga, I do
that.
too. Nigga, I
Oh,
watched Marry Me. I still actually love that movie. That is actually a good movie.
Okay, I will watch a love movie, but not a 4 hour one. That's you got me fucked up. I
Yeah,
watched what's
Titanic,
it called?
bro. You're gonna
Hitch.
hate
That
it.
was a good love movie. I like that
I
one.
love that movie. I love that movie. I just love that movie.
it's
Especially
what's
with Kevin James, bruh. Will Smith and Kevin James. Oh yes, bro. Yes. But congrats to my man's Will, man. Well
for
overdue.
real.
Well
Yes.
Well
deserved.
over fucking do, yo. Who in the charge of this bullshit? They need to be fired, yo.
Whoever's in charge of the Oscars need to be fired, bro.
I don't know if it's
Because
like
whatever
hand
movies,
picked, most majority pick. I doubt it's most majority pick. Like that shit is.
I feel like that shit should be like. I feel like it should be whatever movie does the best in the box office should get the
For
Oscar.
real. No,
Hmm.
but you can't base it off of just one movie either. Maybe a few movies in that like whose movies in that area has got the most and did the most sales or
But I'm glad he won best Oscar. I mean best actor. I'm
man,
glad Will won best actor.
especially the way he got on stage and cried with them actor tears. It was way go.
Nigga said them actor too. I'm
But
dead.
with the salt and pepper on.
Yo.
Yeah.
Said I didn't mean to do it, and his head he's thinking, do it again. I do it
I'm dead. My
again.
nigga apologized to everybody but Chris.
I mean, apparently he
Everybody.
apologized this morning to Chris.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think he apologized this morning because he either took him time to cool down or he was seeing backlash.
He probably seen. Well, no, there was a lot of people agreeing with him, but I feel like he probably did feel bad about it. 'cause I feel like
Yeah,
it was necessary.
no, I genuinely feel like out of everybody who like out of all the celebrities who make an apology about something, I feel like Will would be the one that like actually mean it.
I feel like you would too. He has nothing to prove to anybody, but all right, we just hit the 1 hour mark, so that's gonna wrap it up for this week's episode of IDGF. We actually made this one first compared to the one we had actually planned for y'all. But since it's a special event, we said we're gonna push this up today. But don't
Yeah, we
forget,
want to get it out as soon as possible.
exactly. So make sure y'all drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, ho. And don't forget, catch us on the next one. If you don't, use a bitch. Right, guys?
Check us out on Spotify.
And I will come to your house and I'm gonna replace all the keys on your keyboard so that they spell out like.
I'm dead.
Subscribe. I'm gonna add keys to that actually. But anyway,
Like exactly,
I'm
like
out.
and subscribe. I'm just gonna come in your room with like a bag of keys, and I'm not even gonna be fighting. I'm just gonna be loud as shit, knocking shit over, falling over stuff. Like God
Shit.
damn it!
Fuck.
Stub my toe on the door frame on the way to your room.
Bitch. Bitch.
And then
Piss
when
out my
when
ass.
you wake up, then when you wake up, I'm gonna be pissed at you for waking up. Like, why are you awake? Go to sleep.
Gotta go through all this effort sneaking in this damn quietly. Go back to sleep. But anyway, you get the point. Do all that shit. Peace.
Check us out on Spotify.
That too. Spotify, ho. Spotify.